Welcome to this session of product design and value engineering. In this session, we will discuss another important tool which is Goes Into Chart. In previous session, we have discussed about a tool named Bill of Materials, and it is very important. It will be very important throughout your industrial life. The same goes with Goes Into Chart also. It will be very useful in your design also and in your industrial production shop floor functions also. So let us directly go on what is Goes Into Chart. Now it was developed by A. Vascioni. Now what this A. Vascioni does? It is the name of an Italian scientist. So it was developed by him. A tree diagram. What is Goes Into Chart? By definition, it is a tree diagram that displays hierarchical levels of detail of component, product, assembly and processes. Basically what Goes Into Chart is, Goes Into Chart gives you an idea about if you want to manufacture an entire product, which parts, components or assemblies will go and in which order they will be required, in how many number of components will be there. All this idea will be given by this Goes Into Chart. For example, here is a simple Goes Into Chart in which there are different parts given. So this O1, O2, O3, those are parts. This A1 and O2, these A1 and A2 are sub-assemblies, and then there will be a final assembly. So first there will be O1. In O1, that is main body, we are adding some screws and we are adding O2, that is heat sink. And after combining all those main body, heat sink and screws, we are getting a assembly, that is A1. In this A1, we are adding another heat sink assembly and we are getting another assembly A2, and this another assembly will be added to some other assemblies until the entire part is built up. So this is the concept of Goes Into Chart. Now, as it is very useful in assembly, it is also known as assembly chart, and we can say that this goes into means goes into. What goes into where? That answers will be given by this Goes Into Chart. Although Goes Into is actually named after the Italian mathematicians because the scientist who developed this Goes Into Chart was inspired by him. So this Goes Into, although it is the name of Italian mathematician, but it gives a fairly idea of what goes into where, and we can break it up into what goes into where. Why it is important? Because if once you have obtained the bill of material, you want to check that your bill of material is correct or not. So if you have Goes Into Chart and you compare it with your bill of material, once you have your bill of material, there will be Goes Into Chart and you try to compare both of them. Are there any components which are there in bill of material but not used in Goes Into Chart? So that means that either you have missed something in your Goes Into Chart or you have added something extra in your bill of material. If there is something which needed in the Goes Into Chart but is not there in the bill of material, then you need to add those into your bill of material, because without that assembly will not be completed. So we can audit our bill of material with the help of this Goes Into Chart. We can use this Goes Into Chart for operator training. We give operators this Goes Into Chart and tell them that okay, this is the steps you have to follow to make a particular product. So operator will look at goes into a chart and he will understand that okay, this is the main body. I will take the main body. Then we need some screws and we need some heat sink assembly, and we'll make it an assembly. We'll assemble them. Then I will have A1 assembly. Then again I will follow some steps. Then I will have A2 assembly. Then again after repeating some steps, I will have A3, A4 assemblies. And after some steps, I will have my entire product. So this is where the Gauss-Into charts can be used. This is a simple example of a Gauss-Into chart. In Gauss-Into chart, the circles shown are the components, or they are the is-say operations. So the circles are shown are components or operations, and the squares those are shown are the inspection steps. So when the circles are there, those are either components or you have to follow some process or assembly operation. For example, here the 4, 5, 6 and 7, all those numbers are components. The 4 is lock ring, 5 is spacer, sorry about that, 6 is rivets, and the bracket, in the bracket we have specified the number of rivets that require. So at step number 6 we require 2 rivets, and at step number 7 there is spring, and then there is written SA2, sub assembly 2. So all those components will be added together and we will have a sub assembly number 2. And this sub assembly will be added into assembly 2. Okay, so this is another level of assembly, and after that we are performing operation which is mentioned in the rectangle. So that operation A5 is a process of inspection to make sure that all the steps below, all the steps above that, all the steps before it are performed very efficiently, and there is not any mistakes or not any wrong part or defective part in our assembly. So this is what a basic concept of Gauss-Into chart is. It is very simple but at very effective. Now let us understand this Gauss-Into chart with an example that is not related to mechanical field, but it is a very fun example. For example, if you want to make a burger, then you will have this kind of Gauss-Into chart in which you will have some components. For example, you start with bottom one, then you add some parts. In burger, you add some edibles. You add beef patty, you add salt, cheese. In India, we don't talk about beef, so we are not adding beef patty. We will use aloo patty. Then you make a sub assembly of them, and we add it on a bun. So this is first layer of assembly. After that first layer of assembly, we again add some other edibles like lettuce, sauce, onions, etc. And we have our first layer of assembly ready. After that, we put a middle bun. That is a bun, a top bun, a middle bun, and bun in the bottom between. So this between bun is known as middle bun. So middle bun is put there. Then we make sub assembly again. We put it there, and we add some other edibles. We put on top of it, and after following all the steps, we have our complete burger. So this is a very simple example, very related example of a Gauss-Into chart. In actual practice, we are manufacturing products in the industry, we are assembling products in the industry with the help of this Gauss-Into chart. Where this Gauss-Into chart is used, so it's have wide applications. To break down a product into its parts, we can use it to break down a product into its different parts. The number of, if you are doing reverse engineering, Then you can take an assembly and you can build a goes into a chart in reverse order to examine how many components are needed and how they are assembled. Then we can use this to flow out the assembly process. Once you know that which steps are to be followed, you can make an assembly line or design an assembly line from first operation to last operations according to your goes into chart. It will make the assembly process design very easy and very quick. And we can use it to cross-reference parts data which we have in our bill of materials, or we can use it for hierarchical levels of assembly. For example, if you have a multi-level bill of material, which will give you the idea of levels of different levels of assemblies and parts required in each level of assembly, then you can compare your goes into chart with this levels to make sure that both are matching and there is not any kind of error made in preparing any one of them, and it will be helpful for preparing bill of materials. So this will be all for these sessions. Thank you.